and welcome to yet another interesting episode of our weekly chat with digital entrepreneurs. And today I have with me Anan, a grandma all the way from Canada, Ontario, Canada. And today we're just going to, have a chat as usual, how her journey in the business, and then in particular, we're going to be looking at some of the frequently asked questions, from people who wants to join this business, some of the concerns, that they might be having, or some of the questions that we get. So we thought it's a good idea to just, explain some of these so everyone can be, be clear on these questions. So just give me a moment while I bring in my guests to join us. So just give me a moment. Hello, Christo.
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I think your camera is like upside down, like not really upside down. Is vertical, sort of.
It's at the side. It was like that. Oh, let me see.
It's not upright.
Okay, just 1 second.
It's fine. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's upright now. Well done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Well done. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, well done. Good. Right. So, I was just running a quick intro about you to our guests. To our viewers. Sorry. Right. So, if you don't mind giving us a quick intro of yourself, who you are and all of that.
Okay. Well, my name is Krista, and I'm an online entrepreneur like yourself. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I'm a mom of 2 girls and a nana of 3 and another one on the way.
Oh,
yeah, it's exciting. So yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy with my family, and I also work full-time in a long-term care home as an office manager, and I do this on the side. So yeah.
Well done. And today, like I said, we're going to be looking at some of the questions, that potential people, potential entrepreneurs in this business might be asking. Some people that have interest and they are kind of a little bit confused and they want to get clarification about these questions. So we just thought we'd talk about this today. The first question is, by the way, I must commend you. You're quite a busy mom.
Yeah.
You got a full-time job, yes, and then you still have grandchildren.
Yes.
Plus a digital business. Wow, this is really inspiring and quite encouraging, and it's a challenge for me as well.
Yes, of course. You got small children yourself, don't you?
I do, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So well done. You're doing so great. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
I'm sure your grandchildren will be so proud of you.
Well, I hope so. They're a little young yet, so hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, they should, yeah. Okay, so the first questions that we get asked is, what exactly is this business all about? What exactly do you do in this business? People tend to ask that kind of question. Being an online business, yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. So the way I look at it is we share an opportunity with people to plug into an existing proven system, so that allows us to work for ourselves online. So when I say proven, in our community, and of course people aren't going to see that until they take the leap to look into it, but in our community we have many successful entrepreneurs, and that's where the proven part comes into the system. It works. It's totally legitimate. And we pay taxes, and it's a legitimate business. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
I quite appreciate your credibility as a grandma, I
Yeah,
think
yeah, exactly.
exactly. So, I mean, it's going to be like an inspiration to our viewers. Well, if a grandma is doing this business and she's got like a full-time job and she's got grandchildren to look after, so why would I not be able to do this? And that brings us to another question. Some people think, oh, I'm really too busy. Can I still do this business? I'm really too busy. So, I mean, it's obvious from your side. I mean, you're a full-time a manager, office manager in a care home, and I can imagine the care home is quite busy place. So you still
Oh,
manage,
yes, but
yes,
yes,
it should be, yes.
yes.
So you still manage your full-time job and still do the digital business, as a sidekick. So, I mean, do you mind telling us what made you to, want to do this digital business? In as much as, you've got a very successful career, and then of course you've got a wonderful family as well. So why did you decide to, do this business?
So the reason I decided to, find an additional job on top of my existing one was because when I was younger, I was a single mom. And I raised my two girls on my own. And I worked 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. I did everything from cleaning to retail. And then eventually I moved up into management. Once I moved up into management, I thought, oh, this is great. I've made it, and I started doing things like I took a few trips. I bought myself a kayak. I go kayaking and hiking, and I love the outdoors. But then as I got into my, middle 50s, I thought, what am I going to do? Because of my financial history, I didn't have anything put away for my retirement. So, and I don't want to work until I'm 90, like who does? Nobody wants to work until they're 90. So I just put it out there. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do, but I knew I was focusing online because I figured the world is going online. And then that's when an ad came across my feed one day, and I instinctively just knew this was for me. I didn't have any clue what I was doing. I didn't have any experience. But I've never been afraid to learn new things. So, I just jumped in, and yeah, this is my retirement plan. That's the reason I did it. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so inspiring, Krista. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, honestly. And you've just covered, the next question I was going to ask. Who is this business for? And you've just made some good points there. So I don't know if you've got like some additional thing to say about who is this business for, and then any special skills as well that we need to have before we do this business. I know you've touched some points there. I don't know if you want to say more.
Well, this business is for myself, obviously. I just said that. And I can do this business till I'm 90. It's not like I can pick and choose when I do it. It's flexible. I can go out and enjoy life and, have the life of retirement, but the stability I need, right? So that's the one reason. And another benefit is you can leave it to your family. You can leave it as a legacy to your family. So that's another really, attractive point for myself, because, and like I said, there's such potential. You need no experience, obviously. I didn't have any experience coming into it, but you just have to be willing to learn and be open, right? And as long as you can do those things, you can be successful in this business. And you can go as successful if you want. You can just have like a part-time gig that you just want a little bit of extra money, or you can take it and just do it full time and have it be your career. It's totally up to you. And that's one thing I have to say, I didn't really realize when I got into it. I knew this was for me and what I was looking for my retirement, but I really didn't see the scope and the potential until I really got into it. And I thought, wow, you can do just about anything with this business.
I think you're very brave, Krista, because just taking a chance, on the business, you're like, oh, I need to find out what this business is all about. Even without knowing the full potential, you still had to go into that. And that is, yes, that is a very good mindset there. Please keep it up. Because sometimes people want to know the end of it before they even join. I mean, before they even start, they were like, some people ask, and they begin to ask you, so what's going to happen, you know, after this? And you said, oh, after this is going to be this. Okay, what's going to happen after that? And you're like, this is like a movie. You need to attend. I mean, if you knew the end of a movie, you wouldn't attend the movie.
That's
So
right.
you just need to know a little bit, and then just, you know, go to the movie, and then you can then watch the full intrigue and everything about the movie. And this is just what you've done. Now you went into the business and you found out more potentials of the business.
Yeah.
That made you even happier because, you know, you weren't expecting that much, but then you got more than you expected. So that is that is very, very huge. And I like the point that, you know, this business is for those especially who hasn't had any online business before. You know, just like you didn't have any, you were into retail, yes, and then into office managerial role, which is more of an administrative thing. But now this is you going digital, and it's for people of every age. I mean, at your age, you can still do this alongside your full-time job. So, I mean, it's a big challenge for the younger ones. Yes, who think, you know, oh, I can't do this, oh, I haven't got the skills, I haven't got the time to learn. But then you've just made a good point. You must be willing to learn and you must be open. Those are really good skills that you actually you pinpointed. And then some other people think, I've got a job, I love my job. Can I still do this business? I mean, it's obvious from you, you love your job, and then you're still doing it. So is there something you need to add to that?
Yes, absolutely, you could do it. And like I said, you can put a lot of time into it, or you can put a little time into it. I try and since I'm working full time, especially when I first started, when I was learning, I put a lot more time into it because I wanted to understand what I was doing. But now I just, you know, I try and do one thing a day in my business, whatever it is. You know, I pick something that I do every day. And on the weekends, I do something as well. But you can put as much or as little time as you want to into the business. That's what the beauty of it is. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. And because I've worked the 2 and 3 jobs in my past, I know what that feels like. I know what that's like. You're on a timeline. You have to go from one job to the other, and you're not taking breaks. And, you know, and there's just no time. That's not what this is like. Like, you come home and it's fun, actually. You can be very creative. And of course, at first I was very nervous, like everybody is, because you're not really sure of what you're doing. But once you get that understanding of what you're doing, it can be fun. You can be creative, you know, and it's not like it's overwhelming and you're coming home from work and you got to do this. Oh my God, I got to do this now. I got to do that now. It's fun. Like, it's almost like a stress reliever, right? Like, it's like, almost like a hobby, right?
Exactly. Oh my God, I'm enjoying this chat. I just wish you could go on and on and on and on. I'm really enjoying. You're making very important points, Krista, and I'm so proud of you. Honestly, I'm so proud of you because most of the questions I was going to ask, you've literally touched all of them in your responses. Well done. And then, because some people think, oh, I'm a shy person. They think they are shy. They can't do this. But you've just said that it's okay to be shy when you've not done something for the first time. But then you're not going to remain shy. You just need to beat that gut, like, oh, I'm going to do this, you know, and then you find that you'll be just fine. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's just easy. It's just something you're not used to. At first, you're going to be nervous as humans because you don't want to make mistakes and all of that. But it's fine because we've got all the trainings, we've got all the support, all the collaboration. I'm so happy with what I'm doing with you now because I've just, you know, learned some new things, some new inspiration from you, which is very typical in this community that we belong to. We get encouragement, we get inspiration, people telling you, oh, you know, people tell you, yes, I've been there. I know what you're going through. I was once like that, but look at it, it's going to be better. And that is a huge inspiration. That is a huge empowerment. And that is what I love so much about this business. And then another thing is people say, like what we're doing now, we're just trying to create awareness of this business to our friends, to family, people that are not aware of it. So some people are thinking, will I have to do this? Will I have to come up on Facebook and make videos, or do go lives, because I'm not comfortable doing that? What do you have to say to that question, concern?
Well, for myself, and I can only answer for myself, I was extremely shy and introverted when I first started this business. I thought, oh my God, I can't do this, like this interview, or I can't do the videos. You don't have to. You don't have to when you start. You start off with just posting. You don't have to approach your family and friends unless you're comfortable doing that. As time goes on and you get more practice and you talk to more people and you do things, you get more comfortable. You get okay. And then you think, oh, I'm going to try to do a video. And then I'm going to try and do an interview. And you realize, oh, that wasn't so bad. That was kind of fun. That was a really nice person I met with, just like yourself. And, so you just start slowly. You don't pressure yourself. You do what you feel comfortable with. And plus, that's what life's about, pushing our comfort zones and, pushing past what we maybe don't feel so comfortable at. And then you think, wow, that was amazing, and I feel so proud of myself that I did that. And then opportunities start opening up and, you just keep taking step by step. And that's what happens. So you don't have to be like a movie star coming into this. Like you're just a normal person, just like me. Like everybody's just normal people, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh my God, that was really good. Yes, you don't have to be a movie star. Oh my God, that is so much. So good points, Krista. I'm sure our viewers will find this really, 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 educating and very clarifying, if I may use that word. Right. What was I going to ask again? I've just gotten carried away. And that's the fun part of the business. There's no pressure. It becomes like an hobby with time. When you love what you're doing, or you enjoy doing what you love or whatever, you find out that you get that sense of fulfillment. And of course, success follows. And it all comes so natural, without so much pressure, without
That's right.
all of that. Yeah. And then another question, people get confused and said, what are you selling? Are you selling anything? Do I have to sell anything when I, when I join this business? Do I have to start selling things because people don't want to sell things? I'm like, no, I haven't ever said. I've never told anyone to buy anything, so we don't sell anything. Do you have anything to say to that, Krista?
No, well, what it is attraction marketing. And that actually, I had to really watch a lot of the training that we have to really get my head wrapped around that, because I felt exactly what you're saying, selling. And it's not, it's attraction marketing, which is attracting people to you that are like-minded. And, and everybody's different. Like if you're into, like for me, I'm into the outdoors, I'm kayaking, hiking, my grandchildren, that kind of stuff. So I'm posting that along with the business stuff. So, I'm attracting people like that to me. And you would be something different, right? Your interests would be different. You have smaller children and you're in the mom stages, I'm in the grandma stages. So there's like different, that's what you're doing. You're attracting people to you that are like-minded, that want to get an opportunity to work online. And they may not have the experience. Most of us don't. I say probably 95% of us don't. But they just want to know how to do it. And we have that system. We have that system where we can help people to learn how. I did it. I'm just a normal person. Everybody can do it.
Exactly. And that is like a regular thing we tell people. We're all normal people, ordinary people with virtually no experience, most of us.
Right.
But if we can do it, anyone can do it. You just have to be willing and be open-minded. And then we'll support you. You're not going to do it alone. That's the huge part of it. We've got mentors, one-to-one mentor. We've got coaches that will support you. We've got different professionals in our community. Yeah. So the skills are just, so much in the community. So if I'm not good at this, we've got thousands of people who are very good at it, and they'll help you out. And we're not competing. Yes, we're not competing with anyone. It's just an atmosphere of love and encouragement. People encouraging people, helping each other to be happy. I mean, this is so massive. So I think we need to go now. Hopefully we'll come back next time to talk about this again, because it's really an interesting thing. Krista, I think we should do it again.
That's very nice.
Yeah, maybe cover other questions that people might also have in the future. But I want to say a very big thank you to you, Krista, for taking your time to spend with us today on this chat to clarify some of these questions people are having, and also to share your own personal life with us. It is a huge inspiration to me, and I'm sure it's going to be a huge one also to our viewers, those that will view this video. Trust me, it's really so inspirational. And so, viewers, this is where we're going to wrap it up. For this week. Remember, we are always here and willing to help you. If you have further questions, by all means, reach out to us, Krista, reach out to Krista, reach out to me, and we'll be so happy to, to clarify you. And then just to say that the first thing you need to do if you want to know more about this business is to watch our free workshop. It's so educating. You can't just know it by just watching us here, to be honest. You can know everything about this business by just this video that we do. If you want to know more about this, you need to watch the webinar, which is what most of us, that is how we started. We had to watch the webinar. And to watch this webinar, you need to, register your name and your email address on our links. And then we'll send you the link to join a live session every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And then you can always check your time zone equivalent, whichever part of the world you are in. But then if you can't attend the live one for some reason, you can always watch a recorded session straight away on our links. So it's just with you anytime you want it. It's just convenient, accessible. So please, if this is what you're thinking of doing, remember you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. If Krista, who is a nun, who has a full-time job, can do this, I think anyone can do this. And she hasn't got any previous experience before. She was just willing to learn. And she didn't even know much about the business, like the potential. She didn't know all of it, but she took a chance. And today she's happy telling us, the experience and all the gains of the business. So I could just go on and on, but I don't want to bore you with so much, talk. I'm sure Krista has said it all. And then we'll just call it, a day for today. And then thank you once again for watching us. And we'll be expecting your inquiries. We'll be expecting you to get in touch with us so we can, help out and then, support you in this business if this is what you're considering. So from all of us, from both of us. Christo, do you have anything to say before we say bye to her?
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me. And it's been a real pleasure speaking with you. And just to add to that, if you're curious at all, just take a chance. It doesn't cost anything just to look into it and do the investigations and find out if this is a right fit for you. Don't allow fear to hold you back, because you can do it. Everybody can do this. So I'm looking forward to meeting whoever decides to pop on board. It's a great community.
Sure. And we'll be happy together to help you. It's a pleasure. We're not going to do it alone. That's a short promise. Or hold your hand and then walk you through it. We'll be there for you through thick and thin. All right. Bye-bye, viewers. And then we'll see you again next week for another interesting episode. Bye.